The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll go right back to Connor. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Right to the air is Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
So now, following the safety to open the scoring, it's 2-0, and here's the free kick from the 20. Dallas to return it. The Cards offense ready now for their second drive. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
2-2.
They'll go again here to Connor. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. Maris Leofow, they're on the stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Deron Bland, good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Cowboys offense ready for their second possession. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he will go all the way. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys will up the lead to 5. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. P.J. Dallas now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10.
1-1. 2-2.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On third down, Murray. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Blake Gillikin now, as he is on to punt for Arizona. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Here's Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Dak to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Kaiser White able to make the tackle. Here's second and 9. To throw is Dak. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line. We are through one. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this.
Go on. 2.
On first down, the drive begins with Connor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. On the handoff, it's Connor. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On second down, it's Dak. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah! Here we go.
Prescott now. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Dallas. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On the give, this is Connor. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Now Connor. And he's not going to get there again. Same player, same result. No gain, and now it's 4th down. Here's their punter now. as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. The Cowboys offense and veteran Brandon Cooks getting set for this next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Prescott. Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he will get into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys are able to extend the lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Connor. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. They've opened up a big lead already. Try to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Glendale after this. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take 26.
Now, Dowdle. Well, this play like this drive going backwards. A loss there on 3rd down. A very quick 3-and-out.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far. You're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's gonna have a Cardinals 1st down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
2-2-1.
It's a draw and a give to Connor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far. But there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Back to throw is Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Dak to throw. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. The home team's offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. Now, Murray on the bootleg. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. They go play action now. Murray. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas.